Okay, let's get on with it. No intros, no scripts, just get on with it. It's Speedy Tuesday, Moonshine, Moonswatch. What's it all about? Find out. On March 5, Swatch dropped the news of a new Moonswatch with its Moonshine Gold. It will be available on March 7 at 4 specific locations, and along with this is the speculation online. People are expecting that it will be highly sought after, might come in a bracelet, but I highly doubt that. And it's also at the 4 financial districts, which might say a lot about its feature. It also ushers in the gold season. It might also be worth the trip, although some familiar faces might not make it. I made my own render of this watch, putting my own spin from the Mission to the Moon model. I figured it will have the gold-plated case, which Swatch is very capable of, a reverse panda dial because it's cool, and it has gold scales to match everything. I also like it still on the strap because I feel that it's a signature of the Moonswatch, and that too should be gilt texted. I also made a gold strap version, and voila, my Moonshine Moonswatch. That's my hope for it. But this is what we got. It's really just the Mission to the Moon model, but with a special Moonshine Gold Seconds hand. That's it. Many fans will cry foul, and a collective "I told you so" from content creators are expected to flood the boards as much as there are lines of people waiting on the 4 locations. Omega's Moonshine blend of metal that consists of 75% gold, 14% silver, and 1% palladium will be coated on the chrono hand of the Moonswatch. It's not even full gold, it seems. Each unit will have a certification that each gold hand is produced on that one full moon of this one day in February. So, Swatch likely produced enough of these hands during this one day as they stated that it's not a limited run, which doesn't make sense if they plan to reproduce it in other full moon dates. They also said it's not available online again, because, of course, it's not. Swatch also stated that the 4 locations are the starting locations for the launch, with the other locations selling this special model during the next full moon. And now that we know that this is really a Moonswatch made for vampires and werewolves, I'm happy to just be sipping my espresso at home, reading the comments online, which is kinda in the same level of lameness as those werewolves and vampires, come to think of it. This will retail for 275 Swiss francs, and for a more comprehensive article about this release, head over to Fratello.com. Okay, so it's been 2 days of speculating, and this is what we got. Of course, people will be complaining, people will be disappointed, but it really doesn't matter as much because many of us who are voicing our opinion is really not that many compared to the people around the world that's actually consuming these Omega swatches. And no doubt, even if this exclusive drop in these 4 specific locations are going to be a mad dash to get one of these in the collector's hands, and at the same time also like those inevitable flipper discussions. But what do you think? Is this a success for Omega? Will this be just the start? When will we see the Seamaster Swatch collaboration, the inevitable and yet much sought after or talked about version of that Seamaster? I don't know. Let's comment down below. Let's discuss it. And in our next episode, the long form episode, we're going to be highlighting some of your comments. Hopefully, if I don't forget, you know, that's how I roll.